Ikon Radio for another Friday evening. Thank you for joining us. We go live every Friday, 7 p.m. ish. I have my partner in crime for this Friday segment. Shout out to my boy Guapo Damas. He couldn't make it out. He's got some personal matters, but my thoughts and prayers are with you, my guy. Hopefully you feel better. But for tonight, though, I got my partner in crime here, Miss Lady B. What's up, girl? How are you doing this Friday evening?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for having me tonight.
Oh,
I
thank
truly
you as well.
appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. A couple things I want to get off and clear it off. Again, shout out to Guapo Damas. That's my partner in crime, my right arm man, my buddy, my BFF. My thoughts and prayers with you, my guy. But it's a real bummer because, we definitely wanted to touch a couple of topics here this Friday because we have two very close buddies of ours actually fighting tomorrow night on Saturday. We got Suavecito Miguel out there in Chicago, and I just saw his weigh-ins. He is fight ready. Good luck in getting that W, my mans. And Guapo Damas' fan. We got the hard-hitting Jordan El Moreno. He's actually in Mexico, and I don't expect anything less other than a knockout. So best of luck to both you young men, and I hope to see you guys both here in the studio. Tell us all about your guys' fight and your traveling. Safe travels. Good luck on your bouts, and I'll see you guys get back, all right? But, we're going to do a quick little topic here just so we can go ahead and get this Friday rolling. This is kind of an odd one here, but since it's, male, female, one-on-one, I want to keep a topic that's going to be about just our thought process of a topic in particular.
Okay.
Now, don't judge me, you guys. We're just going to have some fun here. We're going to make it quick and simple and all.
Okay.
But what we're going to do is here, for myself, the prettiest female and the best female. And it can be past or present. I'm going to go ahead and pick my picks. And she's going to do the complete opposite of a female's perspective. I guess the sexiest guy and the best fighter. So we're going to give you guys our thought process, regarding the male, female perspective, regarding sport of boxing, 4luvofboxing, you know what it is. But Veta, why don't you go ahead and kick it off?
So for my sexiest boxer, I'm going to go with Oscar De La Hoya.
No surprise there.
Had a huge crush on him. I was a little sad to see that he wore a dress. But, yes, he's very...
Fishnets.
He was very sexy
hey, he's a
back
freak.
in the day.
He's a freak. Don't knock that.
Oh, yeah. I actually don't mind a freak every once in a while, Sometimes you gotta have a little fun.
Yeah, well, he definitely was having some fun during those times. Yeah, no doubt,
sure.
no doubt. But go ahead with the. You want? So we switch it up. All right.
You
all
tell
right.
me you're sexy.
So the only one I can think about top of my head and stuff, and it's just I think everybody can even relate and stuff. She's a very beautiful woman. She's actually married to a former world champion as well, and they just had a baby. And not no disrespect to the champ, and she's also a fighter too. But Miss Ebony Bridges, super hot, super sexy. And if you guys don't remember her, you should Google her. But on a fight weigh-ins, Eddie Hearn was caught looking pretty hard, and people were teasing him on social media. So that way, in the following fight, Ebony was being funny, and she brought him a pair of sunglasses. So nobody saw his wondering eyes. It was a bit of a funny. So she's a very sexy, beautiful girl. And shout out to Kel Brook and her regarding their baby. And I'm not sure if she's going to continue on with her boxing, but hey, best of luck to the both of them. But yeah, if you guys haven't or heard about her, a lot of people are going to agree she's a pretty hot, sexy mama. But anyways, literally, she's had a baby. All right. So your favorite fighter?
My favorite fighter is probably a toss between Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. I like them both.
Two heavyweights, yes. Right?
I like them
both. Both were more iconic. There's no doubt about that.
Sure.
Muhammad Ali is actually one of my personal favorites too. So I really can't knock that. So that's a pretty good pick there.
Fun fact: my cousin Felicia actually used to hang out with Mike Tyson's niece. They live somewhere here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And she used to go to his mansion all the time, and I'm like, dang, take me with you, But yeah, she used to hang out with her name is Erica, I believe. It's Mike Tyson's niece is named that.
That's cool.
My
That's
cousin
cool.
hung
Yeah,
out with.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yes, Mike Tyson spent many years here in Arizona. He was part of Madison was his training camp, stopping grounds on 19th and Van Buren. He had property in Tempe, I think over by South Mountain Point area, condominium. And also had a house, I believe, in Scottsdale. If you were partying back then during the 90s and early 2000s, you actually would catch him being a fool out there in the clubs in Scottsdale,
Yeah.
And hey, at that point, he wasn't really doing the boxing thing. At that point, he was just living his life, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But shout out. It's not. So you couldn't pick one or the other. So it's like it's a two-part answer for you.
Yeah, they're kind of neck and neck. I watched the Muhammad Ali story. I actually watched. I went to an event for my life insurance, and I got to see Layla Ali speak on stage.
Nice.
So it was pretty awesome.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, because so Muhammad Ali actually was living here in Arizona as well. Ironically, yeah, actually they both actually lived here. So Ali actually ended up passing here. Rest in peace to the GOAT. But I guess they have a fantastic medical staff that was assisting in regards to his condition, Parkinson's. Mm-hmm. So much so that there's actually a rehabilitation facility in honor of Muhammad Ali's name here in Arizona. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's got serious ties here. He basically this was his dying days. What was sad about that is, again, as I mentioned, he was my favorite fighter. He's definitely up there. I never had the honor to shake his hand. And that really saddens me, because he was here. He was here. I never got that honor. Oh wow, that's a bummer. Thank you for sharing those two.
Yeah,
Again, just a fun little topic here for you guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yes,
4Love of Boxing. So for my answer though, in regards to the best female fighter, before I actually make that answer right now, because I do have I pick somebody of current, but some honorary mentions. Nobody can talk about the best female fighters on the planet or ever and not mention the coal miner's daughter, Christy Martin. She basically is a pioneer of the game. She helped springboard women boxing to the plateau of where it's at now. And actually, if I'm going to be honest, shout out to Jake Paul, who actually made it even much more of a massive scale for female fighters. And he definitely is a supporting factor for them. He even had a full fight card, nothing but female boxers. So shout out to what his MVP Promotions is doing for the sake of the sport. So much respect in regards to that. But yes, the coal miner's daughter, definitely, 100%. But yeah, in another mention, we got the devastating knockout artist, Ann Wolf. Oh my goodness! If you haven't seen some of her knockouts, they are absolutely insane. She's actually a great knockout artist fighter, and she I think she retired undefeated too. She's now a trainer and a very dangerous trainer. And another honorary mention: the preacher's daughter, the great Holly Holm. Not only was she a great fighter in the boxing ring, she also was a great UFC fighter. And shout out to the boy who I wish he was here. My boy Guapo Damas. That's actually his favorite fighter of all time, female-wise. Actually, fun story, you guys. We were in Vegas for the Canelo Triple G fight, and we crossed paths. That man was starstruck. I need to remind you guys something. We've been in the boxing game for a very long time. We be at the Hall of Fame. We see everybody. But I was a little surprised to see Guapo Damas starstruck and in awe to meet his favorite female fighter. And she has highlight reels in the octagon and in the boxing. Shout out to old girl. And especially when she put that sleeping brutal kick on the unstoppable force at the time. And she was the face of the brand, the UFC. Ronda Rousey. Oh my goodness, that was something. That was something else. And piggybacking as you mentioned, though, you mentioned Muhammad Ali. You can't go without mentioning female greatness without mentioning Layla Ali. Undefeated, absolute beast. She beat Christy Martin. Although Martin definitely had to move up quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, she still proved that she was a great fighter. And well, I'll just keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it more PG as opposed to mentioning the other name and stuff. I have a couple other favorites, but for me, everyone is probably going to this is the toss up here for me in regards to the women's pound for pound ranking, and it's either going to be one or the other. You're either going to have T-Rex Shields or um, Katie Taylor in your number one spot. So it's either number one or two for either one of them. And I gotta go with Katie Taylor. She's been through 3 wars versus a very, very respectable world champ, multi-division champion, and Amanda Serrano. And I just by the fact that she's competed versus an elite fighter, and there's no knock. It's just, this is not Clarissa Shields' fault because she's wiping the floor with all the competition, and she's proven that she's the best at what she do too. But I just think that Katie Taylor's level of competition was just far more superior, which gives her the slight edge. But hey, Lady V, I know it's just us two here in the studio this Friday night, but we're gonna make it quick, short, and simple. But check it out, you guys. You know what's good. It's 4luvofboxing. Make sure you guys Google us, follow us on everything, subscribe, check out the merchandise. T-shirts, posters, trading cards. We do it all for the love of boxing. Catch us at the shows. Come stop by and say what's up. Nothing but love and respect. And we're going to continue to provide you this great content, and we hope that you continue supporting us.
Yes.
Please tune in. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends. 4luvofboxing. Friday night. Y'all stay blessed. Success and nothing less.